What's up guys, come back with me, Wild Neko, the Wildcat who play game just for fun. Lanjut lagi kita memainkan game Hogwarts Legacy ya, sekarang sudah memasuki part kelima. Kita akan mulai dari sini ya, dari sepan terakhir kali kita main. So kita akan membacakan misteri yang ada di sini. Nah, misterinya ada di depan sana, yaitu ada sebuah buku. Kita belum tahu itu apa. Ya, kita kesini melewati perpustakaan ya, mendap-mendap kesini bersama dengan Sebastian. Nah, sekarang kita sudah sampai di sini. Mari kita lanjutkan. Nah, btw ini gue pakai baju baru ya, asik. Ini kalian bisa dapatkan kalau kalian beli yang deluxe edition. Apa itu? Oh, ingatan lagi ya.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Oke. Kita sudah diperlihatkan sebuah rahasia ya, tapi belum jelas tentang apa. Tapi tetap ini berhubungan dengan Asian Magic. Jadi itu yang Profesor siapa tadi? Akram ya, yang ada di part pertama juga ya kan, yang diingatan sebelumnya. Lalu ada juga seorang wanita yang mirip seperti kita, yaitu masuk Hogwarts di usia 15 tahun. Dan dia juga bisa melihat jejak dari Asian Magic gitu. Nah, lalu kayaknya gue agak sus sama si cewek yang mirip sama kita itu. Ada sesuatu ya, gitu ya. Oke, sekarang kita bakal balik ke ruangannya ini, Profesor Vic. Mungkin kita bakal ngaporin apa yang kita temukan, oke? Yuk. Dan tentunya si Sebastian itu dia nggak bohong ya. Dia ngakunya kesini sendirian. Bagus. Nah itu baru teman. Wow. Para penjaganya udah pada pergi. Kita ambil dulu. The heck is this? Ini ada side quest. Kita tunggu kah? Coba ya. Bentaran. Mungkin ada sesuatu. Loh. Udah siang aja. Nah yaudah ntar aja lah. Kita main quest dulu. Loading segala. Jadi di sini juga ada ini ya, side questnya juga tersedia di beberapa waktu. Maksudnya ya ada waktu-waktunya gitu. Bisa kayak malam hari, siang hari.
Revelio.
Suatu kah? Ada. Ke atas. Kita ke atas, belok sini. Belok sini, kita masuk ke ruangan Profesor Vic. Bukan ruangan, ini kelasnya ya. Oke, lalu kita masuk ke dalam. Waduh, ada siapa nih?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood?
Orang profesor baru,
Makes no sense.
Profesor Sharp namanya.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was
Kenapa
able
dia
to
itu?
search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Adalah sebuah buku ya, buku yang kita temuin. Sekarang kita ngobrol sama Profesor Vic.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be
Ada
missing.
beberapa lembaran hilang.
It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Oh, berarti udah ada yang ngambil dari sebelum kita ya.
We'll need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Sama.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Nah, jadi bener ya, itu si Profesor Rackham itu ternyata adalah profesor di Hogwarts. Entah itu profesor udah jauh banget atau timelinenya nggak beda jauh sama sekarang. Lalu ada sesuatu juga sama gadis itu, yaitu memiliki kemampuan yang sama, dia bisa melacak ancient magic kan. Oke. Nah, dia Profesor Vic bakal ke London untuk melaporkan tentang si George yang meninggal. Nah, apa yang ingin kau katakan pada mereka?
What will you tell
Di muka
them
kementerian
about
kayaknya.
Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oke. Nah, dia panel reward tapi challenge dulu. Udah level 8 sekarang. Oke. Nah, sekarang tujuan kita apa selanjutnya? Tujuan kita selanjutnya tadi seperti dialog itu ya. Kita akan mencari lembaran yang hilang. Terus kita juga disuruh masuk ke kelas cara membuat potion dan sebagainya.
As soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oke, wih. Nanti just send you all possibly to meet. Oke. Ini side quest ya si Natsayona ya? Warm up. Boh, gila. Udah baco. Hamlet are small community throughout the world. First Hamlet to awkward. Okay. As will remove fog and reveal more the map. Semakin kita eksplorasi, semakin terbuka juga.
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oke, kita juga dapat email dari Profesor Hecat. Nah, dia mau ngajarin spell baru lagi. Nah, banyak sekali tugasnya kita.
Rebellion.
Nah, sementara Profesor sibuk menganalisa buku itu, kita side quest dulu. Side quest, main quest lagi. Tak petinya di mana ya? Berapa aja? Kan di sini satu. Portego sih. Ya udahlah, keluar lah. Mau ada di atas.
Revelio.
Kita lihat dulu main questnya ada apa aja. Main quest. Ini ada herbologi class. Lalu kan. Nah, ini dia. Ini ada lower hospital. Minta tolongin. Tadi Profesor Hekat apa ya? Email. Post. Oh, ini pasti si Lukan ngajakin duel. That I teach you an ancient defensive spell. Please complete the spell I have given you and then proceed to see me in my classroom. Profesor Hekat. Bukan udah ya? Profesor Hekat mah kan udah ya? Yang sihir api yang bawah. Udahlah, kita ke kelas herbologi dulu. Profesor Guide in the greenhouse.
Revelio.
Bawah. Set, luas banget ya. Kalau jalan, hujan cuy. Kalau jalan lama banget. Lihat, kondisinya pada beraktivitas. Detail-detailnya menakjubkan.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Gila cuy, cakep sekali.
Onion again.
Ayo kita mulai. Kelas herbologi.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Cakep
Oh,
ini.
here, you'll need these.
Profesornya
Today's class.
muda banget juga.
A little treat for your auntie.
Mau kenalannya kayaknya.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake?
Accio.
Mandrake tuh yang
Let's
kalau
see if we
di
can't make
film
our
Harry Potter
fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
yang jahe yang suka teriak
Let's
itu
protect
ya.
our ears.
Kan bener, sumpel kuping.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Full mandrake. Buset.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Cakep gurunya, profesor.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Rewendip. Kau ambil aja budak. Ya, aku
Actually,
menyukainya.
I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see.
Suruh
How to
nanam
balance my
tanaman ya?
star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Kita nanam, habis itu ya nunggu sampai mereka tumbuh. Nah, kita dapat ini ya. Namanya dittany, the leaves of medical herb is bahan yang berguna untuk winged potion. And can be grown in pot. Oke. 9 menit. Ya, 10 menit gila nanam begini doang.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oke, sekarang kita akan ke kita akan ke dia. Kita akan ke Midlander Pruitt.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Oke, kita yang memimpin. Kita akan mencari apa sih namanya? Cabbage
Nice
itu
work
apa?
in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those
cabbage
cabbages.
tuh kol.
Just mind your fingers. I
Ya
almost lost a stump
ampun,
once.
iya
Don't
kol.
worry. No, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ambil semuanya. Ambil semuanya aja lah. Kita ambil chomping cabbage, but how? Ini. Oke. Terus setelah itu
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Tanamannya bahaya
My
juga ya.
kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Oke, jadi bisa kita gunakan buat saat pertarungan juga tuh. Kol bisa gigit. I suppose they could some sure, but they're just a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oke, kita akan kembali ke kelas setelah...
I'll see you back in class.
Jadi setelah beberapa waktu kita lempar terus nyerang musuh, polnya bisa meledak kayak. Gila. Kupu-kupunya lihat tuh. Itu, ini mah Harry Potter banget nih. Fantasi sekali nih. Iya,
And with that helpful reminder as
Should
to why
take
we
time
should
to grow,
always
return to
wear
reporting
our
table in the
dragon hide
room.
gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Halo, Profesor. Udah selesai.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Saya am, but not so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Aku ingin belajar lebih lagi.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Jadi ya, menanam di sini tuh sangat berguna ya.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
Did you know that you can make anything? We must first.
Hah? Lu ngomong apa? Ya elah potong dialog yang ono no. Ya sudahlah. Pasal kini saya akan terus sekarang bukannya harus kita ke kelas potion ya?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Bisa. Sekarang kita ke misi selanjutnya. Misi selanjutnya adalah potion class. Nah, ini kita akan diajari oleh Profesor Sharp cara membuat potion. Profesor Sharp itu yang tadi kita temuin di ruangannya Profesor Fig kan pas lagi ngobrol. Lihat, lu kayak ke ini kayak sekolah bareng gitu. Tapi bedanya ini sekolah sihir ya. Beautiful.
All I have at home are brothers. What am I missing?
That's the last time I ever
Someone from the Ministry
Revelio.
of School after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Halo. Duduk, tak sini dulu. Memorandum. Author of experience. Kamu ngambil ini doang. Lumayan duit. Sekarang kita ke kelasnya si Profesor Sharp.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Kita buat cuy. Kayak ini loh, kayak lu kalau main bully tau nggak ada? Yang di kelas kimia. Nah ini asik nih. Demen gue nih kalau ada yang begini-gini.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Satu, kalau misal kelebihan Naruto tadi katanya bisa menjadi bencana. Kita masukin Hoklum juice lagi. Berapa tetes? 5 kali tetes. Nah, kita aduk.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oke. Jadi bahan yang di sini kita bisa dapatkan bahan-bahan dari sini langsung. Terus kita juga bisa dapatkan bahan dari kebun yang di herbology class ya. Tapi kita juga bisa dapat bahan dari luar.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Okay, collect and sure eggs, collect the
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
Oh.
Listen, anyone with
Monakannya si
troll-sized
Professor
brain can
Weasley.
brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ini kita disuruh nyolong. Ya udahlah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oke, kita ada 3 tugas di sini. Collect as Witcher collect Dark Monger Pool, sama get Fwooper Peter for Garrett. Nah, buat dia no.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a...
Ambil ini satu, lalu ini set telur apa nih? Bebet, telur runda. Nah, masalahnya satu lagi oh ini dia, pupil feeder. Semua kan? Sekarang kita balik.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Kita kasih ke dia.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Bocah mau ngapain ya? Nah, sekarang kita kembali. Kita akan membuat potion kita sendiri.
Two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Kita buat namanya Endurance potion. Ini Drinker Defense. Ini buat ningkatin tahanan. Cara buatnya gimana? Brewing time. Kita nunggu hampir 25 detikan ya. Tunggu aja nyampe mateng. Kok kira gitu kayak ada puzzle, kayak ada job-jobnya gitu kan, kayak mencet kotak apa gitu pas membuat potion. Dan intinya kalau lu udah punya bahannya tinggal klik doang ternyata. Agak bosen sih. Ya udahlah, tapi kita ambil. Keren.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Apa tuh?
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Apa tuh? Meledaknya nih.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Malah gagal. Udahlah, itu urusan lo ya kan. Sekarang kita ke Professor Sharp.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Gua nggak tahu apa yang lu maksud.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Pas kita lagi ngebuat potion, kita harus nungguin gitu.
Enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oke, kelasnya udah selesai. Potion kita udah buat. Sekarang mana lagi kita?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Badung ya. Kenapa kalau orang-orang dari Gryffindor itu badung-badung?
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Sesuatu kah? Nah, kita cari-cari juga. Oke, nggak ada.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Don't. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Garrett's inspiration for the rest of term.
Habis ini kemana? Apa tuh?
Revelio.
Penjut.
Now,
What are you up to
was
now?
it 2 pinches of Angelica?
Ada, sekarang kita ke misi selanjutnya, yaitu ke si Onai. Kita ke warm up, habis itu ke buset jauh amat. Oke. Collections di minggu satu. Kita ke sini. Oke lah. Untuk part ke berapa nih? 5 sampai di sini dulu. Kita akan lanjut lagi nanti ya. Part ini cuma ngobrol-ngobrol doang sih, banyakan sama kelas ya. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa like videonya, jangan lupa subscribe channelnya ya agar channel ini semakin berkembang. Terima kasih semua. Jika kalian punya kritik dan saran, silahkan berikan di kolom komentar. See you next time. Bye-bye.